Today I want to walk you through what I did, I guess, as far as like spring cleaning goes. I hate getting into a new season and not being able to find what I need to find, like the grab and go stuff that changes with every season. Whether you've got kids with sports, different spring sports coming up, or you're just prepping for summer, closets and things in our house, it's easier if they change with the season, and then it's just, we can have more fun, right, in the summer when we do that. So I'm gonna walk you through what I did today. Maybe it'll spark some ideas for some of your spring cleaning to get ready for spring and summer. So let's go. So the first thing that I tackled was this closet. So this is the closet closest to our front door, and it had gotten to be the catch-all for everything, and honestly just wasn't that user-friendly anymore. I had stuff in it for entertaining large parties of people, and while we have people over, it's not so often where I need full serving platters and trays, and I didn't need that in the closet closest to the door where we need to be able to grab and go with stuff, if we're headed out to the beach or wherever we're headed. So that's what I kind of looked at first, is what do I actually use in this closet? How often am I using it? And can I put the stuff that I use the least, those large serving platters, away on a higher shelf? So look at your hall closets, is especially what I'm gonna be showing you today, is look at your hall closets and be what am I actually using in here? Because make it user friendly for you, girl. So here's what I did. So the first thing that I did is I took out all the those big serving trays that I was telling you about and replaced it with the paper goods that we more use during summer. So if we're popping up here and I'm making a lot of nachos for people or whatever, we're just probably gonna use the paper goods. So I put those on the top shelf along with my big water thing, because we do use that a lot during the summer. I'll do lemon water or whatever. And then I always keep our extra summer beverages in here to refill from the refrigerator. Our refrigerator, it's big, but we don't have two refrigerators, maybe a single family home where you'd have a refrigerator inside and maybe one in the garage. So I keep our extra beverages in here, and then our koozies over here. So we're always grabbing a koozie before we go outside, go for a bike ride. And so I didn't want those to be shoved in a drawer somewhere. I wanted them to be right before we walked out the door. It didn't really I didn't have any other space really for my slow cooker, so I kept it in its spot. I do use it a lot during even the summer months. Slow cookers to me aren't reserved just for fall and winter, so I keep them in here. And then I have our soft coolers here that we grab and go to the beach, and tennis rackets down there because we do play a fair amount of tennis in the summer. That's our beach umbrella. Hopefully this is not spinning like crazy for you. Our beach chairs, our pump up for our bicycle is down there. We ride our bikes a lot around the beach, and so having that handy is awesome, not shoved in a closet way back there. So again, just making it work for our season. And then our paddleboard paddles, so we'll take those across the street. So maybe think about the things that you do in the spring with your family. So if y'all hike a lot, maybe having your hiking gear there, even having a spot for hiking shoes would be awesome. If your kids play spring sports, having that kind of stuff, baseball bats. I think soccer is a spring sport. Having all of that in a closet closest to your front door, instead of maybe having your cleaning supplies in it, those could be moved to another area. So just making everything a bit more not frantic when you're just trying to go and have fun and enjoy the warm summer months. So just look at what you need for this upcoming season, and maybe adjust your closet closest to your door to reflect that. The second closet that we have is kind of closest to our spare bedroom, but the condo isn't very big, so we use all of the closets for our stuff really. So I'm going to show you how I adjusted this for summer. I had a lot of cleaning supplies in here, which is odd because we obviously go to the beach and do more fun activities more so often than using the cleaning supplies. And so I got rid of those, put those in the laundry room. So I put our beach towels here at the top, and then more coolers here. You can never have too many coolers. And then I switched up this rack. This had random stuff on it, tools. And while tools are important around your house, of course, I'm not hanging a picture every day. So I moved those into a closet in the spare bathroom, not in a less usable space. It was like taking up like prime real estate and in like the hallway closets and then closets that we use. So I moved those out and made space for our hats that we are always like wearing outside, obviously sun protection, and then a whole bin that's going to be full of sunblock, and then I might put like some extra like kind of like random sunglasses. So if somebody comes over and they need a pair of sunglasses, I'll have those there. But right now I have like our sunblock and after sun care, and that'll get filled up more like as we get closer to summer. And then I have our beach bags hung here. Like that way they weren't so much on the floor, and we could just grab them, fill it with our sunblock, and be able to run out. So I'll show you like a quick thing that I did in the spare bedroom closet. I didn't do a whole lot. I did a closet edit and donated a bunch of stuff not too long ago, but I made a few tweaks and moved my swimsuits around. So I'll show you that really quick. So the main thing that I did here is just really move around the placement of items. I didn't have a whole lot to donate. I think I pulled out like 5 items that were ready to go to the donation store. I do that very regularly. Again, we don't have a ton of closet space here, so I keep my closet pretty minimal. So what I did is I moved the heavier coats down to this side. This is the more usable side for us. As you can see, this is how you come into the spare bedroom. And so this is like kind of the first area that we'd open. So I moved all the heavy coats down there, and then like more like the spring and summer stuff here. So like, you know, like my jumpers and stuff like that. And then I had my swimsuits in this like drawer thing. Let me see if I can adjust this so you can see the drawer thing. So we have this drawer thing down here, and my swimsuits were in here during the winter months, but that is not very conducive during the summer months. And so I moved those into my master bedroom. I'll show you how I did that because that closet is super tiny. So I had to figure out a way, because I couldn't really give up a drawer, of how to do that. But up here, I'll show you how I do this because it maximizes so much space. Actually, let me just take you with me. So all of these bins you can find at Target. And so I have my sweaters in here and like gloves and mittens and stuff like that I'm not going to be using in the summer. I always make sure that I put in like some of those cedar blocks, because otherwise like you get those like little tiny moth holes, you know what I mean? But these are a super great space saving option. I have them all across the top. All over here. So it maximizes the height that you have up there. So, you know, if you're short on space, or if you have maybe like your kids off-season clothes or kids off-season sports activities, something that would fit in there, that would be a great idea. I have like a lot of winter stuff up there. And so it just saves a lot of room. So our closet is tiny, and I have to share this space with my lovely husband, although he does give me a lot of the room. I love condo life, but the closets are itty bitty. So I needed to make room for the swimsuits in here because I couldn't give up any drawers yet that I've been able to find in the actual bedroom. So what I did in here is I moved out kind of like my winter pants. So I had like a corduroy skirt, some winter pants, stuff like that. I moved those into the drawer section where I showed you before, in there where the swimsuits used to reside. And then I grabbed one of these. Thankfully, I do have a lot of these, but you can grab them at Target. And I slid it in the space where the pants used to be and put my swimsuits in here. So that was, that's going to be really handy when we come into summer. And then the only other edit that I made in here was my swimsuit cover-ups and like our sunblock shirts and stuff like that we wear a lot during the summer. I had like stacked up sweatshirts there before, and so I replaced it with a bin and put like my swimsuit cover-ups, those SPF shirts, and then like our board shorts. So that's really the only closet edit that I made, just to make time and space for doing more of what you love with who you love. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon, girl.